Hello there everyone, I am Pepino back playing more Kerbal Space Program, and we just finished our first mission that actually made it into space. So, we want to upgrade a few things, one of which is the astronaut complex. Can we afford to upgrade this vehicle assembly building? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. So we're going to upgrade both of those, and then, let's see. Our next mission is to achieve orbit. And we should actually go check and see if there are any other missions available. Now that I think about it, let's see. Um, okay. What are these destinations? Um, okay. So we just have to take Kerbal's random places. I don't think we're quite on that level yet. I don't think we're there. Let's see. We can test the parachute in flight over Kerbin, though. I think we can do that. Or perform a visual survey of Kerbin. Let's see. Or we can test this jet engine. I don't know if we are quite ready for jets yet. We should actually probably head back and go to research and development first and see what we can unlock, or what we want to unlock. Now it'd be nice to get this fuel tank here, this larger one. A heat shield is probably something we really need to get, as well as these side mount parachutes. So we're going to research that. Let's see here. I would like a SAS, but I don't know. I'm thinking the large fuel tank could be good. Do we want this? Yeah, we should probably get a reaction wheel. That'll give us a bit of control. Although, yeah, do we have enough electric charge for that? Do we have any way to generate electric charge? I don't think we do yet. You know what? I'm not sure. Let's go. Ooh, or struts. Struts are useful too. Struts and launch stability enhancers, both useful. Let's go with this. Let's stick with getting the top of the tree here, the fuel tanks and stuff unlocked. I have made my decision. Okay. Let's see what kind of craft we can build with our limitations, and then decide if we want to take any more missions or not, or if we should just worry about achieving orbit. Okay, we want the Science Junior, and a couple goo containers, like that. There we go. And back to fuel. Okay. I'm thinking we throw this engine on right here. Then we throw on, let's see. How about with, should we get some radial decouplers? Let's get 4 of them. And throw on. Should we try and see how much we can get with the solid fuel boosters? That might be a good option, actually. Alright, we're going to try this. We're going to do a double layer of solid fuel boosters and hope they don't like horribly overheat and explode. Alright, so we're going to throw these on there. Then we are going to get more radial decouplers and put them on the outside here. We'll put them a bit lower down. Then put this right here, like that, and hope that that is going to work. So we want to fire this when that goes off, and we got to make sure that we put parachutes on our craft. Can't avoid that. A service bay, what is this? Oh, cool, okay. Although I don't think we need that right now. We're going to put a ton of parachutes on this thing and hope that this works. We're going to hope that it doesn't go like too fast or anything and just like explode. And yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of power, and with the new aerodynamics model I haven't really tested it out yet, but I think things may be slightly more inclined to explode. Who knows? We're gonna see. This is why we test things. Alright, so it is Valentia's turn, or Valentina, sorry. So we will get her, and she will be ready to fly this thing and hopefully survive. I think we have everything on here that we need. I can't think of anything I'm missing. And yeah, let's just hope that this can get to space and doesn't destroy. Oh wait, we should put a heat shield on. That's probably a good plan, because we're going to be coming back into orbit. So let's put a heat shield on the front here like that, and then just more side-mounted parachutes. We aren't going to be over our part count, are we? No. Okay. Upgrading this gives us a lot of parts now. We shouldn't have to worry about that for a while. Okay. And there we go. We got a couple parachutes on the top there. Alright, I think we are ready. Since there are no struts, this thing is basically just held together and hopefully not going to fall apart. We will call this the Dangercraft Mark 1. Because this is, this is the least confident I've felt in my designs that it's not going to explode. But that's going to be okay. We're going to save, and we are going to launch, and we will try our darndest to get up into orbit. Okay. Here we go. And let's just see how this goes, Valentia. Good luck. Okay. So far, not terrible. We are going up. And the solid fuel boosters are doing their job. We aren't spinning out horribly or anything yet. We are spinning, but not horribly. So I can take that. Now, once these run out, we will have to drop them. And I'm going to wait a tiny bit, maybe, for the second stage of boosters. No, let's fire them now. Let's go. It's going to pull a lot of G's, I think, and we're going to be going pretty fast, but it's going to get us up really high, hopefully through the thickest part of the atmosphere. Is our heat shield just gone? Great. Well, that was very useful for us to have added a heat shield, only to have it disappear for some reason. Unless, do we have to like deploy the heat shield? Is that a thing? Is this? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I'm not really sure, but we are going incredibly fast now. And I just realized a bit of a staging issue. All the parachutes would be firing now, and we don't want that. There we go. Okay. So, hopefully, are we getting up into orbit? Yeah, we are. Okay. Or into space, rather, not orbit so much. But that the solid fuel boosters definitely did their job. They have done their duty, and now they will fall down and explode and hopefully not break anything. But no promises. Being Kerbal Space Program, they'll probably break something. Okay, so all in all, this is going pretty well. I'd say we are up into space. Congrats, Valentina. You did not explode. And now, all we gotta do is start slowly extending our orbit, which is going very north right now, but that's okay. You know what, I guess it doesn't matter, does it, if we go necessarily like on a completely equatorial orbit? Although no, I think that's faster and easier. We'll burn like this way. Go like this. How is that? Is that going to extend our orbit quickly enough? Yeah. Okay. Now we just have to hope that we have enough fuel in here. And I think we should. I hope. Yeah, we haven't used a ton of it yet. Maybe we should wait until we get way up to our apoapsis before we start, burning, but we'll kill the engines and we'll wait a little bit. We will warp up there just a tiny bit. Okay. And now we can burn pretty much right on the prograde and extend this thing into an orbit, hopefully. We'll do a bit of... Oh wait, we can't time warp. Oh wait, no, we have to hold... What is it? There we go. Alt. You hold Alt and then you can time warp. Physics warp, actually, not time warp. But gets the same thing done, basically. And now we are extending this orbit. Is it going to be enough, though? Oh boy, I don't know. It may not be enough. Oh, this would be unfortunate if we don't get it. Come on. The other thing is we definitely can't just have Valentia get stuck up in orbit. We need to actually be able to return her. So, okay. Well, look at that. We got it. We got orbit. We're gonna get it. Alright. We'll bring this up and boom. Look at that. That is an actual orbit. And Valentina, I have said that wrong probably every time. Valentina has a big smile on her face, and rightfully so. She is the first Kerbal in orbit around Kerbin. Let's take a look at the planet, the beauty that is outer space, and Kerbal, or Kerbin. Alright, so, enough admiring the beauty. Let's see. Let's get some science done. Now we can do EVA! Look at this! Look! Also the first Kerbal to EVA in space. Valentina here. Let's do an EVA report. Give us 8 science. We can board. That was just above Kerbin's water. We'll observe the mystery goo. We can keep that data. We'll observe the materials bay. Only 5.5 science, but nah, we'll keep it anyway. And then, let's see. Or would we get more science if we did it while we were touched down, I wonder? Or like in the atmosphere. Maybe we would. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We may redo it later. Okay, so let's time warp a bit until we are definitely not over the water. And we will do another EVA report. And keep the data. There we go, and board. So we got 8 more science from that. Warp around a bit farther. See if we are above any other different biome now. Nope. Grasslands. Bored anyway. We'll dump the experiment. How about now? It'd be nice if it was day, but it's tough to tell. Nah. Alright. Let's warp around to daytime. We'll be able to see what we're actually above. Or actually, map view maybe could tell us. No, it's just as dark. Okay. Well, pop out. I cannot see anything. Let's zoom us in. Okay, here we go. I can sort of see now what we're dealing with. And here we go. Just above the water, which we don't need. Okay. Well, now we will actually warp to daytime. Oh, wait, no. Those look like mountains beneath us. Alright, are we above the mountains now? Please be above the mountains. Get so much more science if you're... Yay, there we go, highlands. Is that the same as mountains? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going to warp a bit farther. We still have to hit the desert, I think, if we could get above that at some point. Yeah. Okay, we'll warp around here. Any other biomes that we need to hit before we bring this down for landing? I mean, we might as well let her have some fun up in orbit, too. No reason to rush to get back down onto the ground. Okay, is this gonna pass above the desert? Maybe? Let's try this EVA. Let's see. Are we above? Nope, water. Okay. That's fine. Is it gonna pass above the desert over here? Perhaps? Is this desert even? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, reset that. How about now? Are we above this now? Desert! Hey, there we go. Keep the data. Okay. So with that, I think we've got pretty much the major biomes that we need. So, we're going to be ready to bring this thing down. Now, it's going to be a slow process. We want to bring down, and we probably want to aero brake a few times because we don't have that heat shield. So, we don't want to come in too hot and risk losing things. So, we'll burn down, and I'm going to let this thing coast through the atmosphere like this. And we can maybe do, let's see, let's check the cargo bay and see if we can do, let's observe this high in the atmosphere. Upper atmosphere, still not too much. I can't remember where. Maybe if we do it when we land or lower atmosphere, we'll get more science that way. Who knows? Alright, yeah, we're going to time warp up because this aero braking will take a little while. Unfortunately, yeah, we're doing it at night, so you can't really see a whole lot, but we will make it go as quickly as possible. Valentia, or Valentina, I don't know why I keep thinking Valentia. Valentina is definitely enjoying herself. She's going to have lots of stories to tell the other Kerbals when she gets back. Okay, are we going to drop down? Okay, we aren't actually going to get back up out into space. So this will bring us down, and we are going to land at night, too. So that is just the way of it. Let's flip around. Let's start slowing ourselves down and burning the rest of this fuel. There we go. We're going to want to deploy the parachutes as soon as we can. And yeah, we want to get rid of the rest of this fuel just because that'll make it easier on the chutes. Okay. Oh, and we are tumbling. Oh, geez. And there go the chutes. And luckily, nothing ripped apart. That was a very, very sketchy situation there. But, yeah, probably mostly looked sketchy because I forgot I was at 3 times time warp. But, all in all, we have survived. So, let's warp on down. Yeah, again, I apologize, this happened at night. I was hoping we would skip off the atmosphere, but I guess I dropped a bit too low. So, let's see, is there anything worth viewing from the cockpit? Just the stars and the parachute strings swinging around. We can look at some of these instruments and decipher what the heck is going on. This one dial keeps spinning, and so do these little numbers down here. Let's see. Turn off the SAS and just kind of let us flow. And I think this right here is the altimeter, or how high we are. So that's not even registering yet, so we're not even close to landing. That's alright though. This is the view our Kerbals have. This is what they go through. They've got this little tube here. They got this little lever over here, and a couple buttons, but that's about it. And this one tiny window. I mean, I'm sure they appreciate it. It's still pretty cool, but I mean, it's not a great view. We'll have to work on that at some point, getting them better views and all of that. But yeah, that's secondary. That is secondary to achieving our other goals. So I'm hoping that these parachutes bring this down easily enough, and it lands, you know, calmly and whatnot. I think it should. I don't think we'll run into any issues. The only thing is, depending on how it lands, it may want to tip over. It would have been nice if we were landing in, you know, ocean, but I did not think ahead with my return to Kerbin. Could have been daytime, we could have been landing in the ocean, but no, these are the noob mistakes that I am making after having not played this game in quite a long time. Hopefully none of them will be fatal, like if this tips over and Valentina explodes, I will feel really bad. But if it tips over and, you know, nothing explodes, I'll feel completely okay with that. Okay, let's reset this, and let's try this again, now that we're in low atmosphere. Observe materials bay. Okay, 17.5 science. That, I'll take that. So we've got a pretty good amount of science, I think, from this trip. We should be able to unlock at least one more stage of parts and stuff, which should hopefully make our next mission even easier and more successful. What are we going to do next? I really have no idea. Maybe we could unlock satellites and try put a satellite around the moon. Maybe we could try get up into orbit around the moon. If we unlocked struts, we can make this a lot more stable. And yeah, I bet we could maybe do that. Try and get up to orbit around the moon or something. Do some science there. Who knows? Who knows? We will give it a shot. Maybe we won't do a manned mission there. I don't know. It depends if we can actually get satellites or not, as well as struts. Struts are going to be pretty important, because I don't see how we're going to do it without those. But you know what? It'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We will get it figured out. There the parachutes fully deploy, drop down to a measly 2.5 meters per second. So, the ground should be coming up any point here. It's a bit tough to tell exactly how far away from the ground we are, considering we don't have any lights or anything like that. It looks like it maybe is sort of flat. Maybe we won't tip over, but if I had to bet, I'd say we'll probably tip over. But who knows? Who knows? I'd like to know when we're getting really close so I can stop time warping, because or physics warping. I think that might help to not be doing that when this thing actually lands. Who knows, though. Alright, we're getting real close now. You can tell. So, we're going to stop the warping, and we're going to let this thing touch down ever so gently and tip over. And don't explode, don't explode. Okay, cool. That was 100% less explosions than I expected. I expected at least an explosion, but no, none. Okay, so cool. Well, Valentina, shall you EVA and get an EVA report? and then climb on board. Cool. And let's get you out again. Drop down and take a surface sample. Can you do that? No, you can't, but you can get an EVA report. Okay, we don't need to plant a flag here. Alright, well, we can't probably get you back into the craft, I don't think. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Hold on. Can we do this? Let's see. How athletic are you, Valentina? Oh, come on. Hop up there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They can climb now. That is amazing. Alright, you are back in, and that is great. Alright, we're going to go back to the Space Center. We're going to recover this mission and see exactly how much science and stuff we got. Let's see here. The Dangercraft Mark 1, we will recover. 99 total science now. That is great. Our funds are pretty solid. Hopefully enough to go to like orbit around the moon or something. And Valentina has advanced to level 1. So congratulations to Valentina. Okay, so our space program is progressing very well. And we will see what we want to unlock and stuff like that next time. Or should we do that now? Let's do that now. So we'll see what we have in store for next time. Do we want to get these satellite parts? Because then we could do an unmanned mission. Or do we want to get struts and hope? Actually, no, we can get both. Oh, that's great. Or what is up here? Fuel lines and these big fuel parts. That would be nice. But no, I think it's definitely got to be, we need to get struts, and we need to get satellite parts. I'm going to try and put a satellite, I think, in orbit around the moon next. That'll be our next goal, and then that'll test if we actually have the fuel that it would require to get a Kerbal there. Because we don't necessarily want to just have a Kerbal stuck up in orbit. That... Well, or, I mean, maybe that wouldn't be too bad. We could go and rescue him later. We'll see. We'll decide next episode. So, got to tune in to find out. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying the series so far and the progression of our Kerbal space program. And remember to like and subscribe if you have not already and you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.